Hello, class 5. Welcome to Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. I'm a geography teacher and I'm starting a new class with you. Before starting the class, I just want to tell you that the name of your geography book, that is Starting Geography, and it's written by Monisha Sharma and Sheila Ramakrishnan. This book looks like this. So, in this video, I'm going to start a new chapter from your syllabus. And the name of the chapter is Movements of the Earth. You will get this chapter uh, in the page number 61. So, please take out your book and turn to page number 61. There you will get the chapter, that is the movements of the earth. Students, here I have written the movements of the earth. Okay, so generally we can see that movements of the earth means here two types of movements uh, we can see. Number one, that is rotation. Number two, that is revolution. Okay, so another thing I tried to draw our earth, and you can see earth is something, it's not straight, it is rotating on its axis. Okay, and this one is the axis. Clear? So you can see the axis is not straight in this way, it is just tilt, and here it is north pole, it is south pole. So in this way the earth is rotating on its axis. Rotating means, what is the meaning of rotation? I will say you. Before I want to tell that, you can see that the earth rotates on its axis. You can see this one, the earth. Where is the earth? You can see. And axis is also an imaginary line. So with the help of this axis, the earth is rotating on its axis. Clear? So, by definition, we can say that rotation of the earth means time taken to complete one rotation on its axis. That means it is the axis, and with the help of this axis, that means the earth rotates on its axis, and the time when that means the earth's rotation is the amount of time that it takes to rotate once on its axis. Here it is the axis. Okay, so uh, it is called the rotation, and rotation takes 24 hours. 24 hours, and with the help of rotation we get day and night. Students, this is a picture of the earth, and here I want to tell you about, I want to show you how the earth is rotating. It is the axis. You can see this one is the axis here, and you can see the earth is not straight, just like the straight 90-degree. It is just tilt. Okay, and you can see from west to east the earth is rotating, and with the help of axis the earth is rotating, and this is called the rotation. Okay, and the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Okay, and with the help of rotation day and night occur. Okay, here you can see the result of rotation. Okay, so it is the sun, and this one is our earth. As I have told you, the earth rotates on its axis. It is the axis, and earth rotates on its axis. From west to east, it is going on, and the earth rotation is completed within 24 hours. Okay, so you can see this place is getting the sunlight, and this the opposite side is not getting the sunlight, and here it is the daytime and this is the night time. So how this occurs? As the earth rotates, you can see this earth is rotating. The parts of the earth facing the sun, one part is actually facing the sun, and so when the one part is facing the sun, here it is called the daytime. And obviously the opposite side of the earth, which does not get the sunlight, it has the night time. And during this 24 hours that the earth takes for one rotation, every part of the earth will have day and night. So that means here you can see this is the map of South America. When South America is having facing the sunlight, that means the daytime. So opposite, you can see opposite part is having the night time. Again, as the earth is rotating on its axis, again the opposite side, which is facing now the night time, it will come again in front of the sun and it will get the sunlight. So here it will have the daytime, and this place, the South America, will go there, and there it will have the night time. Okay, so one complete day on earth is 24 hours long, because the earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation, and that means one day is equal to 24 hours. Students, you can see this is a picture of sun. It is the sun and it is the earth. Clear? So the earth seems unmoving to us, but it is moving all the time. As we cannot feel that earth is moving, but it is always moving. Clear? It rotates on its axis, and because of this rotation, day and night occur, and at the same time it also moves around the sun on its what to say, that fixed path. Okay, and this is called the orbit of the earth. Orbit of the earth means it is the way through which the earth moves around the sun. Clear here? And so the earth is having two movements. One, when the earth is having the rotation, that means with the help of this axis the earth is rotating, and because of that the earth is getting day and night. And another that is called revolution, and here is the sun, and it rotates at the same what to say, that the earth moves around the sun on a fixed orbit, on a fixed path. Clear? And it takes its complete revolution, that means when the earth starts its movement from here, and when it comes to again this place, this time will take 365 days and 6 hours to complete. That means to complete one revolution, it takes 365 days and 6 hours, and this is called revolution of the earth. And here we can say that the earth takes time 1 year or 365 days to complete one rotation. Now students, I am going to discuss about leap year. If you notice that notice the calendar, you will see that every year in month of February, okay, we get 28 days, and other months are having like 30 or 31 days. Only in month of February we have 28 days, and after 4 years February, the month of February will have 29 days instead of 28 days. And from where we get this 1 day extra? Okay, and for that reason we have to learn about the leap year. Now you know that earth takes its revolution for 365 days and 6 hours. Okay, so as we know that 1 year is equal to 365 days. So this 6 hours is remaining. This extra 6 hours from each year are added up. So in 4 years, this becomes 24 hours. How? So 1 year extra, how many hours? 6 hours. Okay. And another 1 year, then the second year, that will also 6 plus 6, 12 hour. In this way, third year, 12 plus another 6, that is 18 hour. And number 4 year, that means in the fourth year, it will have 18 plus again 6 hour, extra 6 year 6 hour will be added, and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so it will be 24 hours. So 24 hours mean extra 1 day. And after 4 years, after every 4 years, we will get extra 1 day. And this day is actually adds with the month of February. Okay, as the month of February is having the least days, and that is why after every 4 years we will get extra 1 day, and February month will have 29 days, and these days are called leap year. So leap years are having 366 days instead of 365 days. Clear? Students, here we have learned about the two movements of the earth, that is rotation, okay, and another one is revolution. Rotation means it takes 24 hours. It takes 24 hours when the earth is rotating on its axis, and that is called rotation, and it takes 24 hours, and it causes what? It causes day and night. Revolution, it takes 365 days to complete one rotation. Rotation means when the earth is rotating the sun on its own orbit, that is called revolution, and it takes 365 days or 1 year. Okay, 1 year, and the result is the season changing. Okay. And another, we have also learnt about the leap year. Leap year, after 4 years we will get the leap year, and leap year in the month of February, instead of 28 days, 1 day extra will be added, and 29 days will be there for leap years. So in case of leap year, we get 366 days instead of 365 days. I hope you have understood.